Rico.t.toro. I'm gonna tell y'all some good shit. So, welcome back. Real perspectives based on real life observations and real life experiences. Hit that subscribe. Thank you very much. Gracias para ti. Esto es lo que hay. So, I'm hanging out tonight at this undisclosed location. First time past toque de queda, the curfew. So I'm having a good time. And you know what? Shout out Bishop, cool brother visiting. Shout out Rick, good dude that gave me a little shout out in the gym today. I appreciate that. Shout out DC, everybody DC area, my stomping grounds originally. Shout out to y'all. So, hit that subscribe. So, anyways, I'm hanging out at the usual undisclosed location past curfew for the first time because really I've been rather content with my own situation at home lately, so I haven't really felt the need. But something I want to tell y'all that is a major difference between here and back at home in the Matrix. Shout out Dean Cole. Much respect, brother. So, there's these dudes that, I don't see that well. So there's this one dudes that I walk by and, I cordially say, what's up to them? They don't respond, like two of them. They have nothing to say. So I'm like, all right, no problem. So then I flip it in Spanish, like, ¿qué te pasa? ¿No quiere hablar conmigo? Tú sabes, no lo había este video, no quiere hablar conmigo, hay no problema. That's just me. And then I later hear them saying, oh, he couldn't talk like that on the New York subway or in the streets back home in the States or whatever. Well, guess what? I'm not there. And that mindset is not with me here. ¿Qué lo que hay, mi gente? So, all right, we're going to fast forward a few minutes after that. Well, there's a brother here that I actually have a lot of respect for. I picked his brain for a business tip. And he, and he said to me, basically like, sit down, I want to talk to you for a minute, Rico. And he said to me, that he felt, he felt a little bit like skeptical of me or my personality or something I said because said he wasn't sure if I was drunk. I was just talking smack, one day in Spanish or whatever. But he felt, he felt a little bit of skepticism toward me on a personal level. And, I explained to him that, yes, probably I was drunk. Yes, I was talking smack. He didn't know if I was joking or being seriously. Well, my ex-wife and many women that I dated in the States, would always say the same thing. Woo, I can't control the camera. Ah, shit. My bad. All right, we back on track. So they would say the same thing. They never know when I'm being serious or if I'm joking or being sarcastic. So, anyways, like I say, he called me out, and, he felt a certain kind of way. He was in his feelings. And, I explained to him what it was. It's a little bit of everything. Me talking smack in Spanish, being drunk, but never with any disrespectful intention, and I told him, I respect him as a man and as a person very much for bringing that to my attention, for asking me. Many people will assume like, I don't want to mess with this dude or that dude because I feel this kind of way or that kind of way, and they'll keep that to themselves. But I appreciate the fact that the brother asked me directly, have a seat, and let me tell you how I feel. So on this night, I went to a little deeper emotional level than I really wanted to, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that because that's the difference between here and the Matrix mindset, where we just go online or criticize people, or we get our panties in a bunch and and act this way or that way towards someone, whether you're a man or a woman. I'm old school. I believe in we discuss these things, when in doubt. Why be uptight? Why hold on to that negative energy? So, it takes me back to like several months ago, before this pandemic and everything. I ruined a pair of pants in a well-known businessman, entrepreneur, YouTuber's establishment. And I took a picture of it, joked about it with the staff, and I'm back, and I'm like, look, man, how long we been friends? We known each other, right? Look, here's the picture. It is what it is. So I'm like, look, I paid $40. It was some sweatpants. I paid $40 for the pants. I've had them like 6 months. So give me 1,000 pesos, or give me a bottle of extra Viejo or Barcelo, and we'll call it even, a squash. I'm not, but in the States, or the Matrix, you go to Yelp or whatever you can to badmouth the business or the person or whatever, and that's how you handle things. But here we handle it like men, and the same thing would apply for those 3 women that may be watching this. You handle like grown women. We don't take stuff to that level. We discuss it on the ground when given the opportunity. I'm old school. I appreciate stuff like that. So, it happened to be right before my 50th birthday, and I took the bottle, of extra Viejo, put it on a shelf, and enjoyed it like that. So just a little message out there. That's the difference. How you would handle things, or how somebody would talk back on the subway, or handle things online via Yelp or YouTube or whatever. No importa. Like, here's the thing with me. Like, many of the popular like YouTube people, in Dominican Republic, I've known them before I started doing anything with YouTube. So I judge them according to how they treat me in person, and that's the thing. See, I have a job. I have my own, income. I'm not, one of these people chasing others as a way to build my channel, and that's the difference. See, that's why sometimes I take a week or 2 off. I lay low. I do my thing. Mi vida, mi manera. Whew. So I just want y'all to like think about that for a minute. Like sometimes YouTube beefs or whatever, that might, some people that draws drama, might draw a rating or whatever. But that's not what I'm about, especially with the people that I've known before this. I treat them accordingly to how they treat me on the ground, So shout out to those guys, coming in, showing me respect and everything. I got nothing but love and respect for them. Thank you. Hit that subscribe. Boom. Esto es lo que hay. Tú sabes que no fue esto. ¿Qué es lo que es esto? Buenas noches, wherever you are. Salud to you. Ciao.